This is Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife. Good morning. It's the first walk of 2023. It is the 2nd of January, around about 9:10. So I'm in the village today. I decided to stay local for the first one. I've eaten and drunk so much over the whole of the Christmas and New Year period. I've put on loads of weight, so I really do have to do something now to drop that back down to at least the unacceptable levels I was at. If you like the channel, I go walking, hopefully Monday to Friday, around about 9 o'clock, around the coasts of Tenerife. Good morning, John. Morning, Dave. And I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday is Meetup Monday, where it's all about you. Wednesday is Balcony Banter. One week it's on our channel. The other week it's on Juliane Nendel's channel. This week it's Juliane. And Friday is Freaky Friday, where I go out and interview people. For January, I'm not going to a bar because I'm taking part of the dry January. And successful up to now? No, because we had a glass of wine last night. But you know what I mean. I'm not going to go out drinking beer. And yeah, so this is where I live. It's a place called Chaos Savaki. There's a lovely little avenue of trees. They're replanting some of the plants lately. That goes down into the village. This is Callao Beach, so it's sort of a block of 8 buildings with 20 flats in each. We're up on the corner, top corner up there, but you can't see us because we're over the pool side. And we're going to walk up here, which will take us to the banana plantation. We'll go down from the banana plantation to the coast, walk along the cliffs, and back up through the village. If that's something you're interested in, stick with us for the next 45 minutes to an hour, and we shall see what we shall see. So, John's on, Dave's on. Freezing in Glasgow, says John. Christian Bertrand's on. Carl Rushton, Willie Rushton is on. John Barra, Marianne Deary, thanks for your comment this morning, Marianne. I haven't replied to it yet. Janet, is it? Janet, genau. Happy New Year. Denise Pearson, Bobby Ricketts, and Margie Duran. Am I saying it right? Duran, or is it Doran? And Bernie Smith. Happy New Year, everybody. Cool dudes. So, stay at Paradise Park. That's lovely where you are. The Paradise Park's quite a nice place, but it's out in the tourist area of Los Cristianos and Las Americas and Costa Adeje. We are actually in Costa Adeje here because it's the coast of the municipality of Adeje. Set my life in my hands. There you go. We're actually in Costa Adeje here, but it's not so much the touristy part. Although we do have lots of hotels here. But most of the people of an evening you'll know. So locals go out in the local area. Most of the tourists come in and then want to get on a bus to Los Cristianos, Las Americas, because they feel like they need the nightlife. And I suppose it's right. If you want a nice, quiet, relaxed, fine dining, a little bit of a walk, holiday, then here's good enough. And it's probably a bit cheaper, actually. Okay, so where are we? As I say, I'm right outside my house. This is the gate that I drive out of. This is our basura, which is used by the next door as well. Morning, Simon. You're very welcome. And this is the main exit out of town. So everybody has got to come up this street and turn left here to get out of town. It's a one-way system. Well, it isn't a one-way system now because they've actually reopened. You can go back into town now, down the other side. They've reopened it, which is good. It's been closed for a year. So it's not really a one-way system now, but this is the exit. You can't get out here. This will just take you more to residential areas. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk up the side here. Whoops, upside your head. So if you fancy renting a villa, there's a few villas up for rent in the village. There's also people renting out apartments, either on the beach or in these residential areas. even ours, you can actually rent. I think it's supposed to be for family and friends, but it looks like anybody can rent. There are even some on Airbnb, or Airbnb, sorry. So it's not a bad place to come to. And we've got 5 hotels, I think. The Cayo Gran at the top of the hill. Cayo Mar, this is more like apartments. But as hotels go, we've got Cayo Gran, which is closed at the moment since the pandemic. But it looks like they're going to be opening it this year. And coming down the hill, you've got the Blue Sea Cayo Garden, and then the Tropical Park and the Mind Hotel. So those are the 3 on the way in. Down the bottom on the beach, you've got Pearly Grey and Atlantic Holiday Company. So that's the 5 working hotels, plus the one that's closed, plus a few smaller, as I say, like Cayo Mar is a tourist. I think each one of those is an apartment that you can rent. We're right on a Mary and Deary. Oops, just remembered. Thumbs up. Ah, thank you. So this barranco comes from way up here and channels all the water from the mountains down to the sea. And you're not allowed to build on it, which is a good thing. So this is the top bus stop where you can get the bus. Can't see a thing, sun's in my eyes. Oh, there. So the bus will come up here, turn around at the roundabout, and then go back out of the street I told you. I'll give you an idea of where we are. And La Gomera is out in there, but we can't see it today because it's very hazy. Ahead of us, the banana plantation. We used to be able to drive through there to the next village, Playa Paraíso, but it's been closed for over a year now. And I've heard that it's never going to open again because it is a private road. But I'm going to have a look up through the gates because they're open. Take my life in my hand. No, no La Gomera today. They stole it, put it back, call the police. Or are they widening it? Oh no, it's the water, isn't it? It's the reutilization of residential water. Now theoretically, they could open this to the public and we could drive through here. And what would happen here is you go through the banana plantation, and at the end you take a right along the wall of the shopping centre there, that's the Rosa Centre, and then you can actually come out on the other side, but it's a private road, so maybe they'll do a deal, but that would put a lot of pressure on the banana plantation there, which is a shame. Again, you can't go up here, it's end of story. There's the bus, look. Now, both buses come the same way because it is theoretically a one-way street what we got here. So both buses pass the same bus stops in the same direction, but at the top of the hill, one of them turns left to Los Gigantes and the other one turns right to Los Cristianos. This one's going to Los Cristianos, 473. Takes just over half an hour, I think. I was very lazy this morning because I woke up and it looked like a grey day. And then I realised the sun wasn't up yet. So we're going to go down this side. There's not a lot to see, but that's what I like about this area, is you can really look out to sea and free your mind. Free your mind. We got 66 people watching, 29 thumbs up, thank you so much. So what happened over Christmas and New Year? Not a lot really, apart from I got fatter and fatter. Christina's fine, she's meditated. And what's going to happen in the new year? You're asking, hey Roger? Book for June, cool dude. So, what's going to happen this year? I am vowing to go walking Monday to Friday. Happy New Year, Derek. I am vowing to walk Monday to Friday. If there's anybody on the island who wants to go for a walk or motivate me to go for a walk, come over in March, cool dude. Just send me an email, me@timothynow.com, and we'll organise a walk. You don't have to say anything. You don't even have to be on camera if you don't want. A lot of people say, I don't want to go a walk, I don't want to be on camera. But you don't have to do that. We'll walk for a bit and stop for a coffee. If you cannot walk and you also thought, oh, I wish I could walk, then meet me for a coffee. I'll go for a walk beforehand, and then you come up around about 9:30 or 9:45, and I'll meet you at the place where you say you're going to be. So that's an option. That'll be quite good. Coffee mornings with Tim. Or maybe I just do coffee mornings and sod the walking. What do you think? But answers in the comments below, says Lee. Answers in the comments below. I also want to do a few more edited vlogs, but I really don't know what to do. I'm usually pretty creative, but as soon as I try something, everybody's doing it. So I don't know what to do now. I don't want to do a food vlog, for obvious reasons. I have started photographing my shopping trolley. So that was something I was planning anyway, to do a cost of living. But I wish I'd started last year, because then we would have seen what the rip-off they all are. Morning Keith, morning Mark. So those are coming up. The drone, of course. I was in two minds whether to pack it today, but I photographed this area so many times now that it probably wouldn't be anything new. And also, I can get back earlier. Morning, Dave. So we're opposite now our house. So where we started was outside the front of the house, and now we're at the back of the house. So there it is. And if you see the up there at the top floor, right, so the corner flat's here. That's our balcony. That's the living room door, and that's the kitchen door. And then next door's the next balcony. That's a one bed. So we're the highest building in the complex, and we overlook all the other roofs. So that's why there's a great view from our balcony. So Christina's in this room here, meditating. Morning Carbon M5. I misread that. I misread that as Cabron. Sorry. 15 days to accounting soon, Mark Wiltshire. Cool dude. Keith, Una. Did you write the buses are free, locals from March in Tenerife? I thought it was from today, actually. But yeah, that is true. They are planning, or they have planned, free buses for residents, which would be pretty cool because they want to get people mobile again. Because a lot of people can't afford the rents in the places where they work. So they have to commute, and getting a car here is hard because second-hand cars are very expensive here. Don't know why, but they seem to run forever and they don't lose a lot of value. Not like in a lot of other places. Obviously there's going to be problems with the diesel cars because they're going to get rid of those eventually. And everybody should be going electric. But I don't know whether that's a good thing either. I was looking at a documentary of the cobalt mines. Oh, that's nice. It's nice and quiet here. So this is Arco Iris, which means an arc of the iris, which is rainbow. Jeffrey, over on Wednesday. Apartment in Sunset View. Oh, I'll probably see you down the Monte. Well, I won't see you down the Monte Cristo because I'm not going. Second-hand cars always been expensive. Must be supply and demand. Could be, yeah. It's an island. Could be just as simple as supply and demand. Yeah, we just left Sunset View. I'm next door in Care Beach. Oh, we got joggers. That's me in 10 years. Taking the life of their hands. But I'm weighing too much. I'm 123.5 kilos this morning. What's the temperature? I'd say low 20s, 22, 23. Scott. Scott, thank you so much. It's been a bit windy the last few days, but today is calm. Take my knife in my hands. So this is another quieter area. This is Mirador de La Gomera. The beautiful view of La Gomera. But I heard the rents nearly doubled here in the last 18 months. So people were paying 600-700, now paying 1,200-1,300 a month, long term. And we're coming to the end. Hi, Wendy and Ian. Thank you. All right, it's not the end of the walk, of course, the end of the thing. So this is Mirador de la Gomera, Webby Boom. And so this is the place where we meet on Mondays. This is the Mind Hotel Tropical Park. This is Agua Viva and El Ancla down the bottom. Is that? No, that's still Agua Viva. I think El Ancla's to the left of it slightly. Yeah, this is El Ancla here. This is still Agua Viva 1 and 2, I think it is. And this is where Monte Cristo is, right here. And this is the Atlantic Holiday Company. And one of the best fish restaurants right on the edge of the sea here, El Delfín. We can't go there because it's not wheelchair accessible. We got Webby again. Or did I just see those come up? No, I just saw that come up. So it's very quiet today. Or either that or I've gone deaf. 93 people watching. 42 thumbs up. So we're going to carry on down and go over to the cliffs. We'll be flying over the cliffs of Kawasaki. Doesn't rhyme. Oh, I can hear the sea. Doesn't sound too rough today. Although Callao Salvaje means Savage Cove, I think. I've got a few translations of Callao. It can be a boulder or a pebble. Actually, a boulder is a galga, which is Avenida de la Galga. Not to confuse with Calle Las Galgas, which is in the next village where all most goes. Funnily enough, all the bills come to me, but all the nice posts go there. That alleyway we just went through is full of dog crap because nobody picks it up. They think because it's not a paved road that they don't have to pick up the dog crap. You imagine a kid going playing, sticking their hands in it, rubbing their eyes, going blind. And there, my friends, there is nothing now till America. Look at that. Nice calm sea, tide's in. Is that a guy swimming down there? The little orange boy, he's a diver. And one of my last drone videos is the hotel on the corner there, the Rio, the white one. Go and check that out, it's only 3 minutes long. But really good, we got 104 people watching. Now normally La Gomera will be out there, and on a good day you get to see La Palma as well, but you can't. So, options are walk to Playa Paraíso and all the way round, or come with me. So these steps here go up to Laura's, which is one of the best breakfasts on the island. I've never had it, but I've sat next to people who've eaten it. and my mouth was watering. So here's the beach. Now they redid the beach back in the 2010s. 2014 they ground all the rocks into, well, I wouldn't call it sand, but little rocks. And at the end of it, we had a terrible storm and it washed it all away again. So they had to redo it. And as you can see, the sea does wash up boulders and stuff. It gets deep very quickly, so you can go for a quick swim there without actually having to go further than the pier, which is good. Having a pier does give us a little bit of shelter, but it also gives you a false sense of security. Hey, we lost people. Am I boring today? So every once in a while, they get the unemployed crowd to come and put rocks on the side here to make it pretty. And for some reason, they all get moved. So coming back now from the Playa Paraíso area, we drop down to the back of the beach. Been on 27 minutes. That means it's probably about 9:45, is it? So we can top chat, super chat. I was trying to put the timestamps on. So up here takes us back up to where we walk. 9:37, okay, thank you. And here we have the beach. Where that lady's coming from there, as you go up there. If you've seen the one with the drone where it follows me, that's where it followed me through. And it did a really good job. Check that one out as well. Goes to the playlist, drones. I know. It's one of the reasons we moved here. In fact, it's the main reason we moved here, was to keep it constant for Chris. Yeah, you can get down here on your mobile scooter. It's quite friendly for people with limited mobility. A few places you can't go, but that's few and far between these days. Even though I could use the steps, I always go down the ramp for some reason. Mainly because when Christina's with me, we go this way. So now I'm in the shade now. Still warm. Council doing stuff, cleaning up. So there's a couple of nice places to sit here. John and Jade, thank you so much. It was a real pleasure meeting you guys. And we really did enjoy your company. I drank too much though. It's not your fault, John, not your fault. Well, thanks so much for the donation there. We'd like to thank each and every one of you who donated last year, not only through this Super Chats, but also the people that supported us by coming and saying hello, and also those people that donated anonymously over PayPal, over the website. Christina always gets her books, and she loves you for that. Julie's on, Neil Lewis, Neil Davidson, good morning. And Neil obviously is also supporting the channel there. Anybody with a green name is part as a member. And you all know what you get as a member? Nothing, apart from a little badge and the knowledge that you support in the channel. Michael McGuinness, Mindset Coach, best wishes. Hope you have a wonderful 2023. Glad to see you have kept up with the habit of walking. Stride on. Thank you so much. We've got to do something. Oh, look at these little flies. Can you see them? I think they're like the fairies. Eugene McGeever, the correct one. Peter Porter, Anne Marie. Happy New Year to everybody. So we're going to go up this side now. Have a look at the cafeteria. Still closed, boarded up. This is a nice place. You get ice creams and snacks here. And a loo, of course. Now, with it being closed, there is no loo on this beach, which is a shame. I reckon people pee in the sea, or wherever they can. But if you need anything different, unfortunately, desideratum. Oh, they've given the tree a haircut. Wow. Oh, it used to be a nice sort of shaded view there. But they've given this tree a big haircut now. It'll grow back though. Been pretty drastic this time as well. Is it true that beaches are going to be smoke-free? They are smoke-free, I thought, since COVID. No smoking on the beach. They don't say you can't smoke, they just say you can't leave dimps, I think. I don't think they can stop you breathing in anything you like. Sat there many of a time. And a lot of people climb over this wall and walk along towards the pier, but you can also get to the pier along the beach. Actually, I don't like it like this. I like it when it's sort of overgrown and you've got to peer out from behind the rubber trees. But it'll grow back. Yeah, a little bit of graffiti. Graham's on. 20th of the 9th, 21. The king of the street. There you go. What's the king of the street doing with the spray can down here? So we'll walk back up to the kiosk. Now, it was always a kiosk, but the last guy who had it turned it into a full-fledged restaurant and started chucking stuff in the sea, I heard, but that is only hearsay. And they didn't renew his contract in 2018, sorry. And so it all closed down. So it's the 5th year now that this has been closed, which is a shame. He's being a nuisance, says Janet, exactly. Although we don't want to repress creativity, just not damage. So this is the kiosk. They actually do a lot of yogurt down here. What's this? Biomechanic self-defense. Only for women. You trust him? Masaje sonoro. Yeah, motación. Atlantic holiday activities. Relaxing massages. Yoga on the beach. Pilates on the beach. Zumba on the beach. Or Asperia Kena, I don't know what that is. Probably yoga on the beach. Beach health. There you go. Should join one of those. So this was the kiosk, and then he built a barbecue at the back here. Oh, I think I found where they got the loo. But it's a nice view. They had a roof on it as well, and everything. You check 2016, my Instagram for 2016, and you'll see it there. Are you doing a live for Epiphany 3 Kings Day Tenerife this Friday? The 5th. Yep, I'm going Freaky Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5:55, unless otherwise advertised. And Barry's saying, frosty in Scotland. Bank holiday, hope to see you in August. Is it a bank holiday today? Is that because New Year's Day lands on a Sunday and you get a free one? Hello. Good, thanks. Yourselves? Early morning walk. So we've got two options there. We can all go up by the Atlantic Holiday Company and Little Germany, or we can run up the steps. What do you think? Should we see if I can beat me record? What is my record? Getting to the top without dying, that's what it is. So this goes all the way up and then goes to Cafe Laura, which is the back of Monte Cristo. Comes out by Bombay Babu there. So these are some of the flats you can rent on Airbnb. I think there's 2 or 3 of these. People shaking stuff out the window. There you go. Doesn't stand the worry. Apartment that we're staying in this year, it's 900 more, the same 6 weeks here. Oh yeah, it's everything's gone up. The only thing is I don't know who started it. You know when things go up, who starts it? The government will say it's because people are asking for more wages. Well, that can't be true because they haven't had any wages. They've just asked. This is the top of the tree. You see they've pruned it really drastically today. Yeah, so these are the frontline apartments that you can rent. The old Merlin Hotel back open, Tim. Peter Porter. Yes, it is. It's called the Mind Hotel now, spelled with a Y, M-Y-N-D, and it's an ecologically friendly, sustainable hotel. So it's trying to be a tourist and business hotel at the same time. Everything's ecologically friendly. A lot of people are being catered for, a lot of different, so vegan menus and stuff like that as well, and sustainable shopping. So people are swimming. in the sea. Cleo goes every day. She runs down from where she lives on our complex here. Or we live on her complex because she was there first. She runs down here, goes straight in the sea, swims around and goes back. So, Atlantic Holiday Company, www.atlantic-holiday.com. When you book, tell them Tim sent you. Here's the Anchor, El Ancla restaurant on the corner. Now we've got the pier here. Morning Tim from George and Shamadi. You're already fitter, keep it up. I am already fitter. Just one letter different. Cool dudes. This is Las Barandas. So it's also a beautiful place to come and stay. A lot of people rent these out as well. And of course you've got El Delfin at the end. It's right at the end of this block, at the bottom level. You know, check that out. This is the Atlantic Holiday Company, very Scandinavian. In fact, somebody was saying they wanted to book it for next year in the winter, and it is full of Scandinavians. You can't book it for 6 months in the winter. They just book the whole thing. And Scandinavians have been staying away the last few years of COVID, so I reckon they'll all be wanting to come back. And so this is a place where you're going to get a lot of Scandinavians coming in the winter. And they love it because the alcohol and tobacco's dirt cheap here as opposed to them. It's also the Danish consulate holiday. A 100% renewable energy. Book through the website. There you go. So if you want to just grab that, you get discounts, descuentos. So this is El Ancla again, and right next door to that's a new restaurant. It's owned by the same people that have got Steak 21, and it's called 7 Plates, 7 Days. And it's a taster menu of 7 meals with associated wines and drinks for one price. So I think the food itself is just 49 euros. Then if you want food and drink, it's 59 euros. And if you want food and alcoholic drinks, it's 69 euros. Now we got this new one on the corner here, which used to be the Mad Hatter and the La Pina, and they've got both of them now, and it's going to be turned into a fine dining restaurant, I believe. A lot of people have been guessing what it's going to be, but it's actually, I think it's fine dining. I was talking to Carlos earlier. He wanted to open before Christmas, but he hadn't. We don't know why. But I'm hoping to get in and photograph it when it's ready. Tables are coming in. Oh, looks interesting. Casi abierta? No. ¿Un mes, 2 meses?
2 semanas.
2 semanas. Hey. ¿Y el nombre?
Divina, la divina comida.
La Divina
Divina comida.
Comida. Fine dining? Todo. Internacional. Hey. Y cerveza, €1.
El euro.
Buen suerte.
Gracias.
Oh, hasta luego. International dining, she says. 2 weeks they're going to be opened. Just saw an update from my son-in-law's farm. Looks very lush and healthy. Yeah, they've. Hopefully, he's bringing my investment back with him. Oh, we got Orcus on as well, have we? Did I just see that? No, missed him. But he's coming over soon. Cole's on. Dundee, Derrick, Gems on. Fireworks were good, yeah. But as you know, it's a lot of things. Overall 2022, what's the weather been compared to other years, warmer, wetter? You know, I think it's probably been about the same. It's probably been about the same. Hello, my darling. Mad Hatter's opening in 2 weeks.
Sorry?
The Mad Hatter's opening in 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah, it's going to be called La Divina Comida.
You have to remember that.
Exactly. Well, we're going to have to call it something different, aren't we?
Yeah.
You know, because you can't sort of like La Divina. It's going to be called the Dav or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you, Georgie.
Say bye.
Skim past Little Germany there, but I've shown it so many times. Need to book €1 a pint in cow. Impossible. It never happened. Probably not. No. And we still get 150 in Monte Cristo. They had to put up the gin and tonics and stuff like that, though. I think that used to be 150, but now it's 180. So I reckon the beers might be going up soon. But I think if you put it up 20 cents, you'll lose more business than you gain in profit. Paddy's on from Aberdeen. So steak 21. And Ristorante Casa Maria. Take my life in my hands. Oh, there's another Pilates or yogurt group. Atlantic Holiday Company. Beautiful. Got a train. This is Pearly Grey or Perla Gris. And the white one at the back there is Perla Blanca, but I don't think that's a hotel. Good morning, Vinny, from Runcorn in Cheshire. Denise Pearson, so update from it, yep. Tenerife is busy or quiet today. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. If you look at the official figures of who's arriving, we are higher than 2019 now. So we are higher than pre-COVID, which is a good thing. There is a link in the description here. I don't know what it's called, but it's statistics, I think it's called. You can go there and you can download the PDFs of how many people have arrived, how much they spend per capita, how many people have arrived directly, how many people came over the mainland. It's quite impressive what they collect, and they're a month behind, so we should get December in a week or two's time. But I'll let you know. Maybe we'll do at the beginning of every month. As soon as it drops, I'll give you the previous month's figures, maybe on a Friday or something like that. No, we'll do it on Balcony Banter. So tune into Balcony Banter. Oh, I've got to tell you this. Balcony Banter's changing. It's going to be 1 week on Juliane's channel and 1 week on our channel. And the week on Juliane's channel, she's going to try and bring in some guests that want to talk about the type of thing that Juliane does, because I think she wants to promote that as well. Healthy living, mindfulness, self-awareness, how to navigate the world. She is a personal coach and a holistic mentor, and so she wants to concentrate on that. And I think what we did together was a great way of getting her known. But she really has to go and find her audience, because most of the people who watch my channel watch it for a specific reason, and we've noticed there's been a drop-off on Balcony Banter because a lot of people say, oh, it's nothing to do with Tenerife and fun and all that, although it is fun and it is to do with Tenerife. A lot of people have said, oh, no, it's not for me, so they just tune in on Mondays and Fridays or during the walks. But if you're interested in that type of thing, and go and check out her channel, then she's going to be doing that. There's going to be some interesting people on there to be interviewed as well, and you can ask as many questions as you like, and you can even join in. It's a StreamYard driven vlog, so there is a link that you can go to. She doesn't publish the link at the moment, but we might end up doing that. So we're going to be on it on Wednesday, and then the following Wednesday at the same time, we're going to do our old Balcony Banter, whereby we're just going to answer your questions, talk a bit about what's happening, give you a little bit of news and stuff like that. So probably more news for the residents I get than for the tourists, but it's still interesting to know. And so that's going to be on the following Wednesday. So the 4th is Juliane's channel, and then the following week, the 11th is going to be on our channel, and then it's alternating then throughout the year. Well, we've planned 6 months, and then after 6 months we'll see whether that's working, and we might change it again, but we've planned it for 6 months, which is good. If you want to come on my channel on Balcony Banter, you can just come and tell us a story about Tenerife. You can tell us a horror story, you can tell us a fantastic story, you can just come in and say hi, hello mum, whatever you want. So go to timothydowd.com/live to find out about that. I am changing the system back to StreamYard, mainly because it costs me a tenner a month instead of 45 a month. So I've cancelled the other one now. So I get more people on. I can have up to 10 guests at a time, but it's less quality. It only streams at 720p, whereas I normally would stream at 1080p full HD. So we'll go out with the camera tonight, and I'm going to see if I can interview people. So even though it's Meetup Monday, we didn't. Christina says, I want to get over New Year before we start meeting people again. So the next Meetup Monday is next Monday. So if you're on the island next Monday, you can come to Meetup Monday, and there is a registration RSVP in place right now if you want to go and do that. Just put your email address and how many people are coming, so we could send you if there's any changes, because maybe put your WhatsApp number in there as well. I think there's a comments block there, but anyway, so that's it for this week. No, Friday is going to be Freaky Friday. I'm going to go out interviewing again, but it got pretty dark pretty quick the other day, so I'm going to find a place where it's not as dark. That looks nice. Okay, so there you go, loading and unloading in the turning circle. This is the Italian corner that used to be on the far corner, but they took this one over Don't forget to spare battery on the meet up Monday. Exactly. Exactly. Take my life in my hands. I'm getting better at that, I think. You don't notice it when it goes right. Take my life in my hands. So we're coming up towards the supermarket now. This is a Hipadino Express. A lot more expensive than all the other ones because it's near the sea. Oh, what they're doing here. Let's have a quick look. Hang on. From 22 on the 2nd till 6 on the 3rd. So it's just tonight, is it? Just the 2nd today, isn't it? So from 10 o'clock till 6 o'clock, they want you off the street here. Come down and film it tonight. So right next to the supermarket, if we go up, this is the Masala restaurant. Next to it, we got the new Tenerife doner kebab, fish and chips. Jeff says best curry in the village. Kyle Street has been closed for a while. I don't see it opening anytime soon. And the Monte Cristo is open from 1 o'clock. So this is the Monte Cristo. You all know and love. Barracuda isn't a bar. It's a smokers club in the back. You go in the back door. And the three horseshoes. Casita, good morning. From a cold and frosty island. There's a view of Pearly Grey. Those of you know Webby, who lives in that direction. There's another curry house called Bombay de Babu. Want to see us? This is Laura's. Good breakfast. How's it going? Happy New Year to you guys too. La Rueda, the wheel, also local fare. Twelve till 11, Monday to Sunday. And the eclipse. Clip's got happy hour from 4 to 7. We get $2 a pint and 2 mojitos. Don't know if they're opening up today. There you go, there's the cocktail menu. Closed on Monday. Happy New Year. Miss Suresh, morning.
Hello.
One of the 2 French bakers. Hola.
Good morning again.
Are you Anne-Marie?
No, you're not, Marie. Feliz año to you anyway.
Feliz año. Dogs,
Yeah.
dogs. I love dogs. Couldn't eat a whole one.
Just a leg.
Just a leg.
It's chunky. So where are you off now?
I'm off home now. I was going to have a coffee, but I'm going to go off home now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just thought the bread shops would be open, but there's not open.
He's just opening now.
What, this one, is it?
It looks like he's just gone in. I don't know whether he's opening. But he's just gone in. Mondays, they're never open on a Monday.
They close on a Monday, but I thought they'd have been open now.
He's just opened the door. I don't know whether he's going to open up, though, or whether he's
I
just
know.
nipping in to do stuff.
So, my love to your lady.
All right. So we got 130 people watching now.
Oh, lovely.
There you go. That's interesting. Brian with Magma Excursions. Don't forget, if you're in the village, come down and say hello to this guy. He's been here since the year dot. I think he bought the first apartment across the road there, did you? 20 years ago or something like that. He used to be down here, and now he's in the main drag, as you call it, the main drag. And the second. You bought the first and the second from there. Number 1, number 2. There you go. Magma Excursions. Give him some support. How? Where are you from, guys?
Italy.
I'm Italy. You non parliamo italiano. Grande. And you live here?
No.
So, vacaciones. Ah. Well, enjoy your holidays.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. So let's see what the temperature's going to be. 25 degrees, there you go. Oh, you get mortadella, pancetta, porchetta, speck, parma salad, there you go. And on the other side it says build your own sandwiches. Cria tu bocadillo. Make your own sandwich. Make your sandwich. Shall I tell him it's got to be make your own sandwich? Or maybe you don't, maybe they make it for you. And we got the farmacia. A couple of trinket shops. And you got the butchers, the bakers. And next door, they make candles. No, they don't. Oh, I missed a lot of comments there. Albert, Happy New Year. Ray Duffy, thanks for the coffee. So we're coming up now to the corner where we meet up at Old Sierra Park. Is that an Old Sierra Park on the road? Let's have a look. Is it? Looks like it, doesn't it? Wow. Cool dude. We've been on 64 minutes. Hours up, my friends. So, we got 26 degree over here. Oh dear. Old Mondeo, okay. Here's Nebula. They also do a good English breakfast. Not as good as Laura's, but. Amigo, ¿qué tal? Bien? Feliz Año Nuevo. There we go. Nice corner bar. Family run, family owned. So we're right in the middle of town now. Who was asking about Merlin Resorts? It's now the Mind Hotel, which is that one. It's got a roof terrace. It's got pools down the bottom. It's got a fitness club. And behind that is Terraza Sueño Azul, which is also a nice restaurant. We've been there for Meet Up Mondays once. And as you can see, this road is now open. It wasn't open, and now it is. So for those of you wanting to come to the village, this is the bus stop you get off at. Take my knife in my hands. So the bus will come down from where these people are running now and take a left around the roundabout to this bus stop here. The bus stop is the same name as the village, Callao Salvaje. I think it's 7126 is the number. So this is the view. I think they're going to push the bus stop a little bit further out eventually, but they've not finished it yet, so the bus stop's been moved slightly further up. And as I say, you get both buses from this bus stop. You get both buses, so get you one from Los Gigantes to Los Cristianos and the one coming the other way. They both have to come round this one-way system. I don't know how often I've said that, but a lot of people are asking me. So yeah, you just get on the bus from anywhere on the coast, the 473, and you'll guarantee to come through the village. I think there's actually one that doesn't, but it's early in the morning for workers, where it goes from Los Gigantes directly through every village except ours, I think. I think it might actually go through Playa Paraíso, but have a look on the timetables. The timetables here are weird because they don't give you a time per bus stop. They give you a time for the beginning, the middle, and the end. So you've got to sort of work it out that somewhere between the bus leaving Los Gigantes and arriving in Estación de Guaguas, that'll be it. Subs on from India. The Punjab, there you go. Old Mondeo, says Vinny. 135 people still watching, cool dudes. So let's take you home, and we shall see what we shall see. So this is my perfect walk back home. It's a slow, long hill, but it's got benches on it, so we can sit on every bench and count our blessings. So they're replanting again, as I say, so they're taking the stones out. Now they're putting this, the plants and the irrigation in. When that takes, they'll stick the stones back. First time they planted this one, the day that they planted them, somebody came and ripped out half of them and took them home. Wouldn't be surprised if they didn't sell them back to the council. Back in February, says Peter. So as you can see, you can go all the way down now and get out at the end. Dave Strange, say hi to Chris, I will. This is the next thing I want redeveloped, this shopping centre here. That'd be good. In fact, if I come up on the pools, like my granny says, I'll build a hotel and this shopping centre out. It'll be a place to come with loads of parking underneath, free, lots of things to do, lots of restaurants, places to visit, exclusive stuff and inclusive stuff. Obviously wheelchair friendly all the way, everywhere. 136 people still watching and 100 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'd like to develop this, and across the road there's a waste ground, I would love to do a thing there. Per Alan Nielsen, greetings from Denmark. John and Jade, they no longer need to use the crossing to get out, Tim. No, they don't, but they do. I saw a guy going the wrong way the other day. He didn't realise it was open. Happy New Year, says Ian. Hi, Ian. How the devil are you, sir? Good to going to see you on Wednesday. We've got to advertise that. Janet, we can all dream. Yeah, without dreaming, it's not a problem. Hello, doggy. I love dogs. I couldn't eat a whole one, though. A beagle. Nice walk. Love Chaos Savaki, says Christian. Thank you. Ian on Day Strange. I will, yep. Okay, so let's turn you around again and go to the next bench. I'm only sitting on benches on the left today. Because I sat on every bench, I won't never get home. Lynn Rowlands is on, honey. We are both well. If I had a son, I was going to call him Wellington, then they call him Welling for short. Buenos días. A little bit of shade now. Here's the next bench on the left. Coming up to San Francisco, another residential complex. And this is actually the beginning of our complex, so we're right in the corner now. This little container here is Eddie and Isabel. They look after everything and do the rentals. If you want short-term rental or long-term rental, they'll sort it all out for you. Give them a call. What's the number? You see the number there? 670-871, whatever that one is, 648 is it? Well, 622-089-177. Janice Info Services. And you can rent a place here, 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom. I think they've even got a couple of 3 bedrooms. Cheap as chips. Next stop, the last bench on the left, is opposite our gate, where we shall stop and say ta-ra. So stick with us if you're still there. Stick with us. Skip to the loo, my darling. So this is the middle building, number 4. And there's number 1. You see the one at the top corner here, we're next door. I don't know if you can see it from the street. Not really, because there's a tree in the way. Up there somewhere. Okay, we've been on 75 minutes. That was a nice circular walk of Kaya Savak. Happy New Year, says Kerry. David Butler's on. Happy New Year. Christy and John, Fair, Strange Dave, Sub, Vinny, the Map Man, Albert, Ann. I don't think I missed anybody. If I missed you, I apologise. See you tomorrow morning. Tonight is no meet-up Monday. Tonight I'm going out, but I'm not going drinking. So I'm going to go and stand somewhere light and see if I can interview people, or sit somewhere. I think sitting's better, like on a bench, and then get people to come behind me. So if you've got an area that you want to see, send me an email, me@timothydowd.com, and I'll try and cover the areas for you over the next few weeks. Hola. So you're going out, but not out. Exactly. Gotcha. No, we're not out. No. See, I've really got to get rid of me wampum. This thing here. I weighed myself this morning, and I've never been so heavy. In fact, the app that I record it on, and I haven't been recording lately, says just check what you put in for the weight, because it can't be right. And I had to say, sorry, it is right. Okay, so which way should we do it? We do it this way. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. I feel a lot fitter. Going for a walk tomorrow morning. If you're on the island and you want to come with me, say hello. Let me know. Email me at timothydowd.com, or just go to the website timothydowd.com and press the button contact. Yeah. So Google thinks you might like this one next. And if you want to support the channel, you can support it right here at our wedding photograph. You can subscribe for free right here, and you'll get notified when I go live. And I'll put the merch in the corner here. Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife signing off. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.